Hello and welcome to the Composites UK marketing webinar. The topic for this webinar is marketing planning. My name is Nigel O'Dea and I'm the webinar presenter for this module. In this topic of marketing planning, I'm going to very briefly give you a high-level overview of what is quite a complex subject which is studied extensively if you're doing a marketing degree. And I've made references within this to Professor Malcolm MacDonald, who is a specialist in marketing planning and strategic marketing planning. So a lot of the references within there come from his book. I'll be covering broadly where a marketing plan as such fits within an overall business plan, the key things that need to be done to make a successful marketing plan, and at the end there is the traditional SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and the threats that companies need to embark on in terms of making sure they understand where they fit within a business and against their competition. There are a number of key considerations that one has to make when preparing a marketing plan. First and foremost, one has to carry out an audit. This really is to give a business a feel for where they are right now, both in terms of its products, where it sits relative to its competition, and that enables one to see what one needs to do in terms of developing a clear business strategy for growth going forward. Developing a marketing plan definitely helps a business achieve its objectives more effectively. I mentioned in the opening about the SWOT, and a key area to do is to do the SWOT analysis, the strengths, the weaknesses and the opportunities and threats. And when I want to ask the question, why do one? I'll cover that in the slide as to why it's important to do it, and there's also another slide to show some key questions you might be asking in terms of how to do a SWOT effectively. Within the whole process, particularly within the audit and also looking forward to what you can achieve as a business, the external marketplace is very important to take into consideration, and one will be making some assumptions. You're not dealing in a perfect world with perfect information. So these are assumptions which can impact your business both with respect to customers, the marketplace, the economy and suppliers. And lastly, setting realistic and achievable business activities, objectives, which roll out into actually marketing programs themselves with timeframes, and the timeframes need to fit in with certain fixed things that may be happening within a business year. These could be linked to new product launch dates, they could be linked with exhibitions you may be going to, and finally the important part of the whole thing when you're looking at your sales and profitability is tying in with your sales team and your finance team in terms of putting together and feeding in your marketing planning with respect to budgets and forecasts for the year.